All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Hara HaKadash. Double honors to apostles, the great millstone, and salutations to your elect as you ought to be. Now, it's your brother Hawaii. I got a quick little lesson for you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelites who better shame and look like heathens. Whose spirit bear witness that they're a child of the Heavenly Father. In the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the world inly calls Jehovah, or God, or Yahweh. In the name of the Heavenly Son is Yahweh Shai, who the world inly calls Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christus, or Yeshua. So I got a quick little lesson. And he had a precepts come out. You already know it's the Holy Spirit. It's the Holy Spirit, whether you believe it or not, right? And I'm gonna actually get straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? You know, as you can tell, when it comes down to these people, you know what I'm saying, the ones that the Lord is now opening their eyes up to, you know what I'm saying, right? Now, we know that the Lord is long-suffering and whatnot and stuff, but as you can tell and stuff, the Lord ain't playing, you see, you know, and we don't want the Lord to be a terror unto us and stuff for those who know, man, you see, right? And this is Jeremiah 17:17. It says, be not a terror unto me. It says, thou art my hope in the day of evil. In the days of evil, man. You know what I'm saying? As you can tell, you know what I'm saying, more and more death and whatnot and stuff. What's what's causing these motherfuckers to come after the children nowadays? At first it was just Esau and stuff and his wicked plots and his plans. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on and stuff that people's children is getting taken or attempted to be taken and whatnot and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You see, you know, you know, you know, and you know, and this mass death and stuff that's going on and whatnot and stuff, man. You know, and the thing is that it's like, you know, Scripture says, and actually, I'm gonna keep reading. This is Jeremiah 17:18. It says, "Let them be confounded that persecute me." It says, and that word persecute is the word radak, right? And it says to run after, usually with hostile intent. You know what I'm saying? Chase, follow, hunt. You know, as it says in Isaiah 15, Isaiah 59:15, it says, "He that depart away from evil make his soul a prey." You see, you know, and I have, I have seen for myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, to literally leave motherfuckers alone. And if your spirit is changed to do good in the eyes of the Lord, but like the scripture says, you should be persecuted from city to city. You know what I'm saying? You know, the scripture says that all men shall hate you for my name's sake and stuff, right? You see, and this is the kingdom of the women as well, even if they are Israelites. This is the kingdom of the women of work. I mean, because just like when it came down to it, and stuff, right? Just like when it came down to it and stuff, you had the woman Eve. You know what I'm saying? She was beguiled by the serpent, and the whole plot and whatnot and stuff was to take down the man. You know what I'm saying? You know that the Lord was dealing with the most, and who was that? Adam. You see, right? Because it was other people in the garden, right? But the thing is that the Lord was dealing with Adam. You see, right? And Adam was giving a wife a comfort. You know what I'm saying? You know, and what happened? She what happened and stuff? She thought she was doing her a good thing, and not knowing and stuff that really she was gonna cause not just Adam. You know what I'm saying? You know, but herself to fall. You see, and Jeremiah 31:22, it says that I should create a new thing, that a woman shall surpass a man, right? That's why a lot of these women and stuff they're in these they're in these high positions and stuff when it comes down to these jobs. You see, when it comes down to these jobs, you know what I'm saying? You know, right? Some of them stuff are majority of the breadwinners and stuff within the household. And what that does and stuff is cause these women and stuff to become prideful. You see, it causes the women to become prideful. You know what I'm saying? And they looking at anybody and everybody and stuff like they ain't shit because they got a lot of money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Or they make more money than another individual. You see? And the thing is this. The thing is this. With that being the case, right? This is also the kingdom, you know what I'm saying, of the women. Now for Israelite women, this ain't their kingdom, this is their hell too. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna see it pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Because what's gonna happen is that, you know, Esau is gonna cause you women and stuff to be bogus to the one mediator, one of the main mediators, you know what I'm saying, you know, which is gonna be a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying, right? Right? He already got you not walking in the correct lane and stuff in order for you to be blessed. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our women and stuff are in the spirit of Romans 10:3 when they want to establish their own righteousness, but yet they are ignorant to the righteousness of the Lord. You see? And with that being the case, and stuff, they don't know that they setting themselves up for destruction and rejection. You see? And what's going to happen, with that being the case, what's going to happen, you know what I'm saying, you know, well, you know, even though they're not, they can't see it far off. The thing is this: they're gonna, they're gonna, they're gonna, you know, with this being, with this being the, with this being with this being their kingdom, with this being their kingdom, you know what I'm saying, right? Uh, uh, they're not gonna want to let it go. You know what I'm saying, right? So just as how Esau, Edom and stuff is gonna turn up the heat, you know what I'm saying, of affliction and whatnot and stuff, so are the women. You see, you know, right? The main one and stuff who's gonna end up turning against men of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, are women, especially if they claim that they in the truth. You know what I'm saying, you know, right? Because what do women do nowadays and stuff anyways? What do they try to do? They try to find equality, you know what I'm saying, or some type of dominance over the man. And that's what they want. You see, the Lord ain't dealing with that. He ain't having that shit. You know what I'm saying? You see it on the news every day. You know what I'm saying? You know, some other female and stuff is getting shot down to the ground. You see, right? Right. So I'm gonna go down to back to Jeremiah 17:18. It says, "Let them be confounded that persecute me." It says, "But let not me be confounded." It says, "Let them be dismayed, but let me not be dismayed." It says, uh, uh, bring upon them the day of evil." It says, "And destroy them with a double destruction." So what was Jeremiah what was Jeremiah on? This Isaiah, this Isaiah 33 and 18. It's Isaiah 33 and 18. It says, "Thine heart shall meditate terror." Right? So what was Jeremiah doing? Jeremiah was saying, you know, deal to them double destruction. You know what I'm saying? Double the death. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting shot and whatnot and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Let them get shot and stuff, but then, you know, they got to feel with a lingering pain and stuff with that gunshot. You know what I'm saying? With that gun wound, with that bullet wound and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know, because remember, Jeremiah was amongst Southern Kingdom. Now it could have been, you know, a little Northern Kingdom stuff that was in the mixture and stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, who had the caramel skin, dark skin and whatnot and stuff, and thinking that they Judah too. You know what I'm saying, right? But majority of them, you know, well, majority of them was Southern Kingdom. You know, and the scripture says that, and Jeremiah was Southern Kingdom. He was a Levite. You see, you know, and he had it. He was fed up. You know what I'm saying? You know, and what was this? This is a curse that Jeremiah is putting upon who? Israelites. You see? You know? You know? Now, yeah, you know, you do prophesy and stuff when it comes down to the You do prophesy and stuff when it come down to the to the heathens. You gotta teach the heathens and stuff what their future is gonna be, of course. You know what I'm saying, right? But then at the same time and stuff, when it come down, to 2/3 of Israel and stuff, they gotta go. I remember when Apostle Zahar did a sit down, and it was a scroll. It was a scroll, you know what I'm saying, and it was on fire. You know what I'm saying, and he said, man, y'all made me grit my teeth, man. You know what I'm saying, right? And he was referring to those who was lukewarm in the truth. You know what I'm saying, those who was weak in the faith. You know what I'm saying, and it was like no excuse. There was no excuse and stuff for being weak in the faith and whatnot and stuff, right? And he was like, man, y'all gotta go. You gotta go. And you could tell that he was just completely pissed off and whatnot and stuff, right? And the thing is that, you know, uh, 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 that's how he feels. You had righteous light and stuff who was vexed. You know what I'm saying? Day by day and whatnot with the filthy communications and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right? The filthy communication stuff, not just the actual talk, but then the behavior that come with it. You know what I'm saying? And he was in the midst of Sodom and Gomorrah. You see? And this place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing but bondage in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? The government and whatnot within the United States, North America, aka Babylon and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What is it doing? It's just bringing heaviness, onto souls, onto everybody's souls. You see? What like it was in Exodus, the second chapter. Like it was in Exodus, the second chapter. So like it was in Exodus, the second chapter. What happened? You had a Pharaoh who did not know about Joseph. You know what I'm saying? A little young, a younger Pharaoh and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Who was further down in the lineage. And what happened? You know what I'm saying? Since he didn't know Joseph and whatnot and what greatness that he did, you know what I'm saying? They got scared. It was this Family Guy clip. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much it says, "Please don't free the slaves. It's a bad idea. They'll try to get back at us, and that's our biggest fear," right? And that's what happened when it came down to Pharaoh. So what did Pharaoh do? Pharaoh came through, you know what I'm saying? It was like, guess what? We need to slaughter all the men of Israel, you know what I'm saying, but keep the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because with the woman and stuff, you can still, continue to, with the woman, if the woman is present and whatnot and stuff, and there's the man has to be president and whatnot and stuff. But if you kill all the Israelite men, you know what I'm saying, right, and keep the Israelite women and whatnot and stuff, then guess what? The heathens, they can continue to prolong their lineage. You know what I'm saying? But if you cut off the men, and whatnot and stuff, then guess what? If you cut off the men, uh, uh, if you cut off the men, uh, 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 if you cut off the men, then you cut off the lineage of Israel being able to continue on their lineage. You know what I'm saying? Because the man is the one who bears the seed. The woman is the one who holds it. You know what I'm saying? You see? Right? Or nurtures it, you know what I'm saying, to its fully developed, you know what I'm saying, to bring forth, to be born and stuff, you know what I'm saying, into the world, right? You see? You know what I'm saying? Right? Or born into life, let me say that. You see? Right? And the thing is, it's severe here. The bondage that's here and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All the all the all the all the different judgments. You know what I'm saying? All the different things. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? That's messing over ultimately the Hebrew Israelite man. You see? Because all Esau doing and stuff is killing two birds with one stone. You see? You know? And the thing is that motherfuckers tired of this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? As Christians also says, uh, No, love not their lives. This is Revelations 12 and 11. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. It says, and by the word of their testimony. It says, and they loved not their lives unto death. And who is that? That's the elect. You see, because this is punishment. We understand. You see, it says in Ecclesiastes 7:7, it says, surely oppression makes a wise man mad, because you wise and you understand. And you understand, you understand and whatnot and stuff. And haven't you noticed when you wasn't aware, why this was happening, why that was happening and stuff? You're saying, but then as soon as you found out the reason, when you found out the reason why it was happening and stuff, then it like the impact and stuff was a little bit stronger than what it was when you didn't know. That's how it is. And we hate this place. We hate this place, we hate this people, we hate our own people, we hate the heathens, you know what I'm saying? Because everything that they doing and stuff is trying to mess somebody over, you see? And we have, we got the 2/3, right? Because remember when Yahushua was being crucified and stuff, number of months of transgressions, you had one and stuff who said, remember me, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to the kingdom, right? And then you had the other one and stuff, he over here, his dumb ass is sitting up here over here, you know what I'm saying, with the rest of the people and stuff, and they ain't telling, they ain't bringing them down. They still finna crucify this nigga, and he over there talking his shit, you know what I'm saying, with the rest of the crowd sitting up there talking about, yeah, crucify him, crucify him, crucify him, crucify him, you know what I'm saying, and while Pilate over there sitting up there being a bitch, right, being a bitch, you know what I'm saying, instead of putting his foot down, now it's called a prophecy, but he being a bitch, he was scared for his own life, you know what I'm saying, because if he would have let Yahushua out, if he would have let Yahushua roam free, they probably would have killed him, or tried to kill themselves, put their hands on him, try to stone him, right, you know what I'm saying, or they would have, and they would have sat up here and they would have killed Pilate. You know what I'm saying? They would have killed his ass. You see? Right? So they made Pilate judge unrighteously. He tried to get his blood off the hands and stuff, washing his hands, being like, yeah, see, I'll wash my hands and whatnot and stuff from this man's blood and stuff. No, nigga, you should have sat up here and did the right thing. You see? But it was all according to prophecy, right? And then another thing, you had the individual and stuff who also tied to a stake, just like Yahushua and the other dude, and you over here talking shit, and they're not finna free you, nigga. They're not finna fucking free you. And here it is and stuff, you over here talking shit and stuff like, yeah, I'm gonna agree with them. I'm gonna agree with them. And if I agree with them, then stuff, guess what? They gonna sit up here and they gonna probably free me. No, they let your ass die too, because the scriptures don't say anything about you being released, nigga. And that's how you people are, man. That's how you people are, But when your way don't work and stuff, guess what? You're gonna be like, well, shoot. You're gonna be like, oh shoot and stuff. I'm not finna y'all be like, shit, damn, they was right. Then you're gonna try to switch. No, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's that song? You know what I'm saying? By Drake, No New Friends. You see? Because this shit is done, bro. You people are passing the fucking limit. You know what I'm saying? You people are passing the motherfucking limit and stuff. You all are doing too fucking much, bro. Too fucking much. You people are doing too fucking much and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And judgment gotta come. Judgment gotta come. Because look, you know what you all are doing? This is what y'all doing. Y'all sitting up here like pretty much the stuff that you people are doing and stuff, and we the ones giving you the warning because the Lord put it within us and stuff to do this work and do this action. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting up here telling you what you need to do to avoid punishment and whatnot and stuff, and you pretty much telling us that we don't need no motherfucking mercy. That's what you saying. And your actions, because action speaks louder than words, right? You know what I'm saying? Within your action stuff, you're showing, you know what I'm saying, that us who's in a position to give you warning and stuff, so the Lord won't kill you, so the one won't kill your family, so the Lord won't kill your children, so you can get yourself in line and whatnot and stuff, right? You pretty much telling us and stuff that we shouldn't receive no mercy and stuff. And guess what? We're not getting any mercy from you motherfuckers. You see? Right? That's why the words alone and stuff is not gonna change. You see? You're gonna need spiritual powers and a spiritual foot in your ass. You see? That's gonna be the only way. That's gonna be the only way. You see? You know, because other than that and stuff, you people ain't gonna change, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, and guess what? It's not promised that everybody's gonna have mercy on that first time. You see? Look, and I'm gonna prove it to you. This is Jeremiah, and it's like he always in the Old Testament. All right, go listen to somebody else. Fuck you talking about? Go listen to somebody else, man. You know what I'm saying? You see? You know, this is Jeremiah 15:1. It says, "Then said the Lord Yahweh unto me, it says, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people." Guess what? That could be you. You know what I'm saying? That could be one of you individuals. That could be you as a woman. It could be your children. You know what I'm saying? You know, it could be it could be your son. It could be your daughter. It could be your mother. It could be your father. It could be your cousin, whether they male or female. It could be your uncle. It could be your auntie. You know what I'm saying? You know, it could be your brother or your sister. You know, right? Niece or nephew and whatnot and stuff. It could be any of those and whatnot and stuff. And the thing is that you people keep making it seem like that you fucking good. Even when it comes down to us and stuff, yeah, we sit up here and we say this and say that and stuff. But guess what? We in a better standing. We in a grander standing and stuff than majority of you people and whatnot and stuff, because you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit for the Lord to sit up here and be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have mercy on them. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Lord ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna be able to just electric slide your ass and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and take somebody's credit and stuff in the faith that they built up when it come down to the Lord. That shit ain't happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know? And it's the same way with you motherfucking women and stuff. You think that everything's all good, like you exempt, you know what I'm saying, from evil. You is not from fucking exempt. Y'all ass doing more shit than the men. You see? You know? There ain't no hassle. There ain't no stoppage. You know what I'm saying? You see? Right? So it says verse 2. It says, "And it shall come to pass, as they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? It says, then thou shalt tell them, it says, thus saith Yahweh, Hashem Yashai, such as are for death to death, and such as are from sword to sword," meaning gun to gun or actual knife to knife, right? You know what I'm saying? However big the blade is, right? To slice you the fuck up, right? And it says, such as are for the famine, meaning that you're gonna starve. You know what I'm saying? Not all you gonna live. You know, you can have your beans and rice. You know what I'm saying? You can have all your fucking large amounts of food and whatnot, all your bokish and whatnot and stuff. And what the Lord can do and stuff, he can send your ass. He can send your ass and stuff somewhere else and stuff, and then make a blockade and stuff by the government where you can't sit up here and go back to that shit. And your shit just sitting there for somebody else through home invasion to go through and take your shit and eat off your hard work. You see? You know? And it says, and such as are for famine to famine. It says, and such as are for captivity to captivity. A lot of you motherfuckers and stuff is going to be going to these concentration camps where they're going to be torturing you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to renounce your gods and whatnot and stuff in order for your life to be saved. Other than that, you're being killed. You see? By the same government you want to help so fucking bad. You see? Right? That's what's finna happen, man. That's what's finna happen. And then everybody and stuff and think everything's a fucking joke and stuff. It ain't going to be no joke, man. You see? You know, we're going to be, us men of the Lord and stuff, we're going to be sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, with that, we're going to be sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, with whatever sign and stuff that we have or that we carry in our hands and whatnot. And it's going to be a big fat ass, "I told you so." You know what I'm saying? And may the Lord and stuff give us spiritual powers and stuff, because that's what's going to happen. You motherfuckers going to be on some hostile shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be hostile. Like when it came down to Aaron, when Moses was taking too long in that cloud, you know what I'm saying, you already know, they didn't ask Aaron nicely. Aaron, it didn't say anything about Aaron, losing patience. It didn't say anything about Aaron losing patience and stuff. Yeah, all that shit. It didn't say anything about Aaron losing patience. You know what I'm saying? You know, it said that the people lost, pretty much the people lost patience. You know what I'm saying? And you really think that they was calm and stuff where they was losing their patience? No, they was fucking irritated as hell. You see? They was fucking irritated as hell, man. Man, you crash and burn, nigga, bro. I'm tired of these demons on these people, right? So like it, right? So when it came down to Aaron and whatnot and stuff, right? You know, right, 16, right? So when it came down to and stuff, this was going on. Uh, um, this what was going on when it came down to when it came down to who was it? Who was it? When it came down to them and stuff, yes, they was being hostile, you know what I'm saying? Because when Moses came out that cloud and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord told him and stuff, it's like, guess what? The people, they sitting up here, going off, you know what I'm saying? You know, they being rebellious, you see? They going against the scriptures, you see? And what ended up happening? What ended up happening and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Moses came out and stuff and he asked Aaron, he asked Aaron stuff, what did they do to cause you to make them go off or to transgress against the Lord and whatnot and stuff? And you already know what it was. It was a crowd of motherfuckers and stuff sitting up here talking about they was gonna beat Aaron ass if he wasn't gonna sit up here and create a calf of gold. You know what I'm saying? You see? Because they ain't say that shit nicely. You know what I'm saying? You know that they was like, look, man, y'all brought us out here. Here it is, you know what I'm saying? Here it is, we had the melons, the leeks, you know what I'm saying? You know, we had all these things at our fingertips and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Y'all dragged us out here and stuff. You better sit up here and give us a God and stuff to worship and stuff. Other than that, we gonna beat your ass, right? Right? So this is what we gonna need. We gonna need a divine intervention and stuff because these people finna be on some bullshit and stuff in these end days, man, right? So this is Jeremiah 16:16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, Yahweh. It says, and they shall fish them. You know what I'm saying, right? And what is that? Bringing forth this word. You know what I'm saying? The word is the hook. The line is the internet and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, and what are we doing? We over here winding up the fish line and stuff, and we tossing that bitch out there, you see? And we trying to see what fish and stuff is gonna take hold on this. And the only ones that's gonna take hold on this stuff is what? You know, the only ones that's gonna take hold of it and stuff is what? The only ones that's going to take hold of it and stuff is those of the elect. You know what I'm saying? You know, remember the scripture says that many are called, but few are chosen. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody and stuff is going to hang on to that hook. Like what fish do and stuff, when you got them by the hook and stuff, they squirm, they squabble, they wobble, they do all those different things. Why? Because they trying to get off the hook and whatnot and stuff, you see? Right? And what's going to happen is that those who are just called but not chosen, guess what? They're not going to get all the way to the boat, you see? You know? They're not going to be seized by Yahweh Shai. You see, you know, they're gonna be still in the broad. You know what I'm saying, right? And it says, and after will I send for many hunters. It says, and they shall hunt them, hunt them from every mountain. It says, and from every hill. It says, and out of the holes of the rocks. You know what I'm saying? You know, meaning the Lord's going to give us spiritual powers. And Apostle Bar said years before, he said that he said years before, he said that he said that he said that it's not just gonna be heathens. You know what I'm saying? You know, because when it goes into that word mountains, every mountain and stuff, that every mountain and stuff is referring to when it says every mountain stuff, that every mountain stuff is referring to the governments. You know what I'm saying? These various governments and stuff, you know what I'm saying, all across the world. You see, right? And the thing, and it says, and from every hill and out of all the holes of the rocks and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the high-level elites and whatnot, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers, the rich Jewish banking families, right? The fake Jews and stuff, that all the central banks, what's going to happen is that they're going to enclose themselves, you know what I'm saying, in those bunkers. And then they're going to try to think that they're safe, you know what I'm saying, when really they're not. You know what I'm saying? You see, they're not going to be safe. You know what I'm saying? You know, because men of the Lord are going to have spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? They're going to mount themselves up with wings, as it says in Isaiah 40, the last couple of verses. You know You know what I'm saying? You know, eagles will mount themselves with eagles with wings. You know what I'm saying? And that spiritual power is gonna come and stuff, and we're gonna slay I mean, we're gonna wait on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Lord is gonna reveal onto us and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The power, which is gonna happen on this side in Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? You know, right? Right? You know, and we're gonna also have spiritual powers in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have spiritual powers, you know what I'm saying, on this side. You see? And in Jacob's trouble, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's gonna be the heads that the Lord's gonna revive for his elect. You know what I'm saying? You see? Right? And it says, it says, you know, and we're gonna slay Israelites too. 2/3 of Israel are gonna be slain. You see, by men of the Lord, right? It says, or by the angels. You see, you know, by that final destination type death and whatnot and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, right? It says, verse 17. It says, "For my eyes are upon all their ways; they are not hid from my face." It says, "Neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes." So the Lord sees all this and stuff, and guess what? He eyed you. You know, you got 5 more steps. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got 5 more steps in your life. And that don't have to necessarily be literal. You know what I'm saying? That could be a series of events. You know what I'm saying? That got a stretched out time and whatnot and stuff. The Lord can be like, you got 5 more steps and I'm killing you. You know what I'm saying? You know, and them 5 steps and stuff, I'm going to warn you. I'm going to chastise you. I'm going to tell you and stuff. Slow the fuck down. Change your ways. And select for the odious words and the harshness of my speech. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like Apostle Paul said, it says, though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that the Lord gonna be like, slow down. I'm giving you warning. Change. I'm showing you other people and stuff who's getting judged. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, don't be one of them. You know what I'm saying? And every time you keep getting closer and closer to that last step, when that last step comes and stuff, that's when you're gonna get slain. That's when you're gonna get slain. That's when the Lord's gonna destroy you. You see? And have one of his men destroy you and stuff just in case an altercation comes. You see? You know? So this is gonna be this is gonna be the divine intervention and stuff that we're gonna need for those who believe in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, hoping to receive that crown. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna need that and stuff because you people are fucking carnal and you're unreasonable. You're unreasonable. There ain't no talking with you motherfuckers. And you think that shit is cute, and that shit ain't cute. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be cute until the Lord has it. You know what I'm saying? Well, you bullying the motherfucking and stuff, and guess what's gonna happen? Laser beams and stuff is gonna fly out their fucking eyes, and they gonna put a hole in your fucking chest without no guns. You know what I'm saying? You see? Like how it was when it came down to Xavier and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the X-Men when they was teenagers. X-Men Evolution or Revolution stuff, whichever one. When they was teenagers and stuff, they was messing with Cyclops and whatnot and stuff, and he was already going through his change. They was messing with Cyclops, and then next you know and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He telling them, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And it was the right time and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He was like, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And they wouldn't leave me alone. And guess what happened and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Though his eyes turned red and he shot fucking beams and stuff and shot them fucking bullies down. And that's you 2/3, man. You think you can't get touched. You think that the Lord is on your side and whatnot and stuff because, you know what I'm saying, he ain't stopping you in your tracks. You know what I'm saying? You can't even see it and stuff for him to stop you in your tracks. When he warns you, you can't fucking see it. So guess what? Even if it's told to you, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all be, I'm a savage, I'm a savage, I'm a savage, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord's gonna happen and stuff when your day is gonna come short. You see? Your day is gonna come short. In real life, right? In real life, you know what I'm saying? In real life, that beam is not just gonna push you back. You know what I'm saying? That beam is gonna burn a hole through you, man. You see? A literal hole through you. Like how you got these very extreme laser beams and whatnot and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got the laser beams and stuff that burn so hot and whatnot and stuff, or the world's strongest laser beam and whatnot and stuff. That shit literally lights shit on fire. So imagine it coming out of your eyes and stuff and not burning your eyes, but burning everybody else and stuff who's within your view. You see? You know? And that's finna come. That's finna come. And this is the spiritual power that we hope to receive. Because Jake is a motherfucker, man. the salt of the earth, overpass the deeds of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the Lord, the Lord says to be merciful. You know what I'm saying? But just imagine how much we're being tested and stuff on our patience and the mercy. You know what I'm saying? You know, that we supposed to have for individuals who don't care for us. You see, they ain't warning nobody. They ain't helping nobody. They ain't doing nothing of that. They ain't doing none of that. You see? You know, so, you know, I'm gonna close out with that. Well, verse 18. Jeremiah 16 and 18, it says, and first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double. It says, because they have defiled my land, they have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of the detestable and abominable things. It says, O Lord, Yahweh, it says, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth. It says, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. It says, shall a man make gods unto himself? It says, and they are no gods. You know, so pretty much, well, it says, verse 21, it says, therefore, behold, I will this once cause them to know. It says, I will cause them to know my hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is Yahweh. You see? So, you know, what's going to happen and stuff, man? The Lord, he ain't finna hold back anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, the death is finna the death is finna go rampant. You know what I'm saying? You know, the death is finna go rampant. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't gonna be funny no more. You know what I'm saying? People gonna want to take shit serious and stuff, and guess what? It's gonna be too late for a lot of you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know. So all this video is edifying. I like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shemel Shawa, Howard Hakarash. Double honor to apostles of great millstone and salutations to your elect, which you ought to be. Shalom, wa Baba Ball, Kwam Yasharala.